Hi Heidi, it's Don Green from DG Digital Services. It was great meeting you earlier on, and as I said, I would put through a quick site audit so you could have a quick look yourself and see what it is that you might be able to use the services for. So as you can see, we're on your website at the moment, and so what I want to do today is just show you three things that we can do straight away that's going to make a difference to your site and to your online presence. And that's besides looking after that GMB for you and optimizing that. So, like I say, you can see that we're on your site. Just a couple of pointers though, because a lot of the stuff today is done via the mobile phone, it's really important that things like your number or your email here, as you can see, are clickable. So if I hover over this, you can see it's not actually a clickable thing, because what will happen is just as your actual logo isn't clickable. So see, when something is clickable, that little hand comes up. So what we'd want to happen is for that to be there as well. So when people do look at their phone and do the search and find you, it's just a matter of tapping the screen and they're directly calling you. But at the moment, this here is the only kind of way that they can call you, and it is by manually putting in that number, which people don't have a lot of patience these days, and they'll just move on, funnily enough. So what I like to look at is content for one of the things. Content, when it is authoritative and got good keywords in it, is exactly what you would need. Like Google is a business just like everyone else's, and when people put in searches and put in bookkeeping, they do their best to find the most authoritative website because they want to be the best at what they do. So with your site, your homepage has 424 words on the homepage. Google like between 1,000 to 1,500 words of authoritative content. So that is definitely something we can help you with there. So another thing is to get a bit of power to your site through keywords, and that is, if I was go to save as on this image, Ready Books Plus, Becky. Okay, that's been titled, so that's not so bad. Is there another one here? Save image as. Okay, perfect example. See this one here? It's just got photo and all the digits after it, so to speak. This here is the perfect place to input a keyword that you want to be found for. Okay, because no one is searching for this title here. So your file name should be a good keyword. So we can there, just like, not that this is the greatest keyword, but you can see that it does have Ready Books Plus. So you could definitely use that one as an example that you have already. So that's one thing there. So you would definitely want to put at least another 1,000 words of content on your homepage. Probably change the H1 headers and everything, because outsource your bookkeeping isn't probably the most optimal use of this heading here, especially when it's a keyword. So, like bookkeeping Perth WA, or you could still get to that outsourcing process, but you'd want to make the keyword there more prominent and more relevant to you. So having said that though, if I just had a quick look at your opposition, because they're under Bookkeeping Perth WA, these come up in number 1 position. And as you can see, their homepage with the content is quite poor as well. So, but having said that, they do have 334 words, so you do have that 100-word up on them, but still, all that should be telling you is we can do better than they can, definitely. But see, you can see what I mean by the phone number, how it's highlighted, and their email address, whatnot, and even their logo. So if I just go back, have a look at the back end of your site, there is a product that I use called Ahrefs. It actually is quite well known through the industry, and it gives you some quite relevant data in regard to the Google algorithms and whatnot. But at the moment, it's saying that your domain rating is NA. You know, you've got no backlinks that it can actually see that are relevant. And obviously not coming from any referring domains. You've got no keywords on your site that that it is pulling. It's obviously quite a new site because it doesn't have all these readings here at all. So as you can see, Google hasn't actually even been notified to index. So your website's probably not even indexed at the moment. But that can all change very quickly, and when we do your GMB and optimize that, and we can actually force the indexing of your website so Google is made to look at it, which isn't a problem. So as you saw with your back end, there is no data on your backlinks or anything. So if we go to your opposition, this is what they are. Even so, they're ranked 6.5 million. They have a DR of 25, which is quite relevant. They have 215 backlinks. A backlink is your web address being located on another website on the internet. So, and it's being clickable. So, if your address readybooksplus.com.au was found on another website, they could click on that and it would be brought back to your page. That's what's called a backlink. Backlinks are not equal, because you can put them all over the place and they could be worthless, because it does depend on the power of the site where they are found. So that's something I can definitely help you with. And we can see that all those 215 backlinks that they have, which at one time they've had a total of nearly 760, because they continually fall off. This is why a maintenance program is recommended, to make sure that power stays to your site, because if they don't do this, all this will start dwindling, the power will drop, the whole lot. So 51 websites are pointing back to their website. They have 83 keywords, okay, and this site's bringing them in $1,000, this, so to speak. So if I look at the keywords, bookkeeping Perth, they're in position 3, 350 searches per month for that word. It does have a keyword difficulty of 6, which starts to get up there. 10 is worse, which makes it a little bit harder to rank for. And you can see like bookkeepers Perth, there is 80, the KD is going up, and it does get harder, and the harder the KD, usually the harder it is to rank. So you can see here, these are the volumes, the KDs, and they're in third pages and whatnot. So we could easily duplicate what they use. That's not a problem at all. and we would do a deep dive where your keyword research would be far more superior than the average website that you would find. So there is a lot that we can do with this website. We can rank it, we can do the maintenance on it. If you wanted to continually be found and become stronger, so that's not a problem. The other thing that I would look at if I was you is when you get your GMB done, this is what will put you on the search as well. You can see this top section is what their people have actually paid Google to be in this position. They might have terrible websites. They might just be looking for more work or just think, but the power of the website will do that anyway. So to get into this section, which is called the map pack, you do need to have that GMB completed. Basically, with the GMBs, to get into this section, it's about how many citations your website might have. So a citation is basically your business name, address, and phone number on directories or over the internet. So it's fair to say that this one has more than this one, and so on and so forth. So it does take a while to get there, because if I just had a quick look now, you'd probably find that there is quite a lot here, if you can see that. So there's 20 per page, and you got 10 pages. Okay, so there's over 200 there. We've got like 200 of these GMBs for the bookkeeping. So this is the reason that you'd want to make sure that GMB is optimized properly and looked after, because that is where you want to be. And because if you are in the top 3 in the GMBs, you will be on the map pack. And if you are in the top half of page 1, all these businesses with the top half plus that map pack get 85% of all the calls for the keyword when they looked at. So it is really important that we can get that GMB underway plus the website power, because ultimately we will become an automatic referral and revenue raising opportunity for you, where you can spend your time doing the things you need to be doing and not worrying about websites and things like that. So we can definitely look after that. So if any of this information seems relevant to you and something that you want to know more about, on the email that this is on, you'll have all my contact details, all my information to call if you wanted to. But yeah, I'm definitely able to give you some assistance and get you going with your referrals and your streams of revenue, all while giving you that little bit of a break to do whatever else it is you need to do. So if you want to reach out, give me a call. Like I say, my name is Don Green from DG Digital Services, and I look forward to talking to you in the future. Have a great day.